give you great pleasure to be here tonight.
Yeah, it's just such a privilege to be here tonight with these young people. They're just fantastic, and I've had the privilege to work with them over the last year and various campaigns that they've been fighting, and I think one of the most significant ones is that lowering the age to vote, which is so important for young people nowadays. And as I said in my speech, they've energised our struggle. They're just absolutely fantastic ambassadors for our party, and I look forward to the next year and see what they're going to come up with.
Well, tonight was obviously to show people that the Mairead Farrell Republican Youth Committee are very serious about what they're wanting to achieve. They've been established just over a year now, a few days over a year. It came from 4 to 5 people sitting in a small room in Sebastopol Street, and now there's over 40 people. So tonight was really about showing our strength and also electing an officer board for the year ahead.
There's been a number of his positions very hotly contested. Is that's a sign of their strength and vibrancy in your opinion?
Completely energetic. You know, every single member of the Republican Youth Committee are very energetic. They're really up for any sort of role within the committee, and yeah, it shows, you know, the strength and the commitment to the committee.
We're here now today, there's over 40 people involved in the youth committee. I remember the very start, first thing we did was took a bus load down to Armagh for the political tour, and then after that we sort of organised the stuff and got a bus load down to Congress, and that sort of picked us up a bit and got more recruitment stuff. Now here a year with 40 or more people in the members of the committee, and we have been involved in a lot of local campaigns. We've been a storming for the No Jobs campaign. We're trying to get that involved, especially for the youth unemployment. We've also been involved in the suicide pips. We played a lot of local football tournaments, just not with nationalists but along, so we're stressed along the board, and we're playing against young unions as well. And I would just urge any young people out there now to come active and come and join the Mairead Farrell Republican Youth Committee.
Good to see so many people here tonight.
Absolutely fantastic. I remember when 6 of us came together in the Lower Falls constituency office, and we were planning out what are we going to do to recruit young people in our communities to deliver for not only Belfast but deliver for all our people. And look at tonight, look at the many young people in this room, so determined, energised, and I'm really looking forward to see how many people will be in the room next year to continue on the struggle to achieve United Ireland.
I'm here tonight because I moved up to Belfast a few months ago, and I always thought that the Belfast Youth Committee were very active and really a template for all youth committees in the country. So I was quite excited about joining, and ever since I joined we've been flat out very busy. We've been holding political debates every 2 weeks at our common meetings, which was a very good way of us discussing our politics and becoming stronger in our views. And we also held the Slogan and Oak this year. And hopefully now in February we'll also be hosting the National Youth Committee, and I think that's very exciting for Belfast because it is the first AGM. So I think to look out on our second year knowing that we're going to be hosting the National Youth Committee, National Youth Congress is brilliant. I think that it's very important that young people do get involved because we are without doubt the generation which will deliver Irish unity.
Well, so have you picked out your replacement?
Oh, aye. Plant them in the room.
So it must be great to see so many young people involved themselves in the struggle.
It is, and I was actually very keen to come here tonight to support them. I think they've done great work over the last year or so, especially in Belfast, but nationally. So I think it's important that as other activists that the structures in Belfast need to come and support them. For a long time, young people in society, and even today, young people in society get a bad name. I mean, these kids are showing that they're interested in changing society for all the good reasons. They're involved in campaigns around education, around health, around jobs, and I think that as a long-standing activist in the city, that it's important that I come along and support them. So I'm glad I was able to make it tonight.
Well, it's great to see so many young people actively involved within the party, within their own communities. I mean, with the largest base of young people within the different commons, not just throughout Belfast but throughout the 32 counties, and I don't think there's any other party who could say that they have such a great bunch of young people working so hard to achieve our goals of not just a united Ireland but building our communities in a positive way. I mean, like I says, I feel very old standing here. I'm only 26 years of age, and you know, if it was in any other party, I'd be one of the youngest members probably, but certainly not within Sinn Fein. I'm a teacher myself, and I'm proud to say that I've taught many of the young people behind me, teaching many different schools throughout West and North Belfast. As a teacher of mathematics, I think it's safe to say with the young people standing behind me that 26 plus 6 does in fact equal 1.
When I have a pool of in around between 40 and 45 young people who are consistently active, who every week are always at the meetings, are always tying in, are jumping on board our campaigns, are leading our campaigns. Our campaign has been brought as far as Killarney, and just last week we brought our national campaign over to Brussels. It's highlighting stuff like youth jobs and youth unemployment and youth immigration. It's a huge issue. It affects hundreds of thousands of young people, Irish people across Ireland, and so much so that it would be so much so here in Belfast as a city, but in some like rural areas, it's affecting them that much that they can't even field a GAA team and stuff like that. So that just highlights how important it is which we campaign as young people, because as far as I'm concerned, that's where our place is. Our place is on the ground. That's our grassroots, on the ground with the people on the liver. And I would appeal to all young people out there who are interested in politics and Republican politics to come off their bar stool and join us, play their part. As Bobby Sands MP says, every Republican in other race has their own particular part to play. There's no part that's too small, no part that's too big. So big Elin.